Hello guys, welcome to a whack playthrough of Metroid Prime Hunters First Hunt. This game is the demo for the game because it's not really like a game. It's more just like how can I explain it? It's like a demo because it doesn't have that much. But let's go ahead with it, and then I'll talk about some Metroid stuff. Right, here we go. So we're gonna do, since this is a demo, it just says training and has regulator, survivor, and morph ball. But to talk more, um, I'll play um in survival. So let's go. So this game is kind of hard because you move with the buttons, right? And then you do this, do this, right? So I'm a fan of Metroid, guys, but it's just that um I don't really like. I never got into Metroid, alright? But Metroid is my childhood, and I'll explain it to you guys while playing this whack playthrough. While you guys watch this whack playthrough. So, anyways, Metroid is a good game. In my opinion, is I consider it one of the best games in the Nintendo. And what was I gonna say? Uh, that you can hear that thing. So anyway, Um, yeah, I'm not really like a fan of Metroid, but I know what Metroid is. I know who Samus Aran is. Like pretty much, I know what Metroid is since I was a kid, but I've never tried games before. And I got this game like many years ago when I was like in high school. My mom's friends gave it to us, and this was my first exposure to Metroid. So Uh, shit, my energy spheres or my lemons are gone. Thank you very much, Mega Man. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, that um, Metroid might be my childhood because like I know about the games, but I've never tried some, and this was my first exposure to Metroid when I was a kid. So to get more into it, I'm thinking of buying shit. Really, I hate these guys. Like, hold up, I'm kind of. All right, so Metroid's my childhood. Because I know what Metroid is. Sorry if I'm lagging or repeating the same thing, but that's because I'm kind of focused here. Anyway, this was my first exposure. I've said this like 3 times already. Anyway, so you won't get bored. I'll just talk more, like firmly, because I'm kind of focused. So I'm kind of forgetting what I'm saying. Anyway, like I know what Metroid is. Like when I was a kid, I thought that Samus was a guy, right? Like I thought that Samus was a guy. Only to later figure out that that Samus is a girl, and I was like, oh damn, that's pretty cool. Shit, really? Sorry about that, Samus. Here, I'll try it again. Anyway, yeah, like I didn't know that Aran was like a girl until like a friend told me when I was like in what, like in elementary or like junior high. They were like, "Oh, do you know who Metroid is?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's the game with like that dude with the astronaut suit." I used to call it the astronaut suit. I think he was like, and he said, like, "Bro, like it's not a guy, like it's a woman." So I was like, "Oh, are you for real?" So then I looked up online, and turned out to be true that like all this time I thought that Samus was a guy, but it's a girl, and yeah, kind of like again going back to the topic of being like one of the best games on the Nintendo. I do consider it one of the best because like I really like well, pretty much like the gameplay. Like you don't really have like any directions to go. Like if you played Metroid Prime or like those like for the GameCube, like even in the original one. Like I read that Metroid is based off on Mario for the platformer, but for the adventure, it's Zelda. So you can go like anywhere back and forth, and the platformer is Mario. So I was like, oh shit! So no wonder it reminds me of like Mario, but it also reminds me of Mega Man because, like, again, your Samus on an energy suit with an arm cannon, pretty much like Mega Man, but like you fight aliens instead of robots. So I do consider Metroid one of the best games in the Nintendo. And again, for Christmas, this Christmas, I'm planning of buying um, Metroid Prime and Prime Echoes for my GameCube because, like, believe it or not, I'm poor. I mean, like, I cannot freaking like I bought my PS4 like 4 years after the release. So how about the Nintendo Switch? Well, the Lite has the Joy-Con drifts, and I cannot really afford any newer game systems, so I'll just stick with my PS4 and my GameCube for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that. However, I don't know if I'll get the PS5. I'll just stick with my GameCube and PS4 because honestly, I'm poor. Anyway, oh shit. Anyway, um, again, I do consider like I'm gonna buy the games for for Christmas as my Christmas present, and then I'll get the official exposure to Metroid because this is Metroid Prime Hunters First Hunt, so this is just a demo because it just has training and that's it. Like it's not the full game. So this is kind of like a taste of what Metroid is, and if I remember correctly, like when I was a kid, I went to Kmart and they had like a demo, or you could play like a full game. And I remember that it was Metroid, but I don't remember which Metroid. Cause like you're like on a ship and you can go like left or right and you can like explore everywhere. Like you don't really have a map. Like it's kind of like Zelda. Like you explore your area. Son of a dingbat again. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Anyway, to cut the video short, you guys, um, I'm gonna like about Samus. Yeah, like I told you guys that like it's my childhood, but I never really played it. This was my first tad of like a favor, like a bit of exposure to Metroid, and shit, I went to Morph Ball. Really? Well, whatever. Let's go. So yeah, how many times have I repeated that? Like, how many times have I repeated that it's my childhood and stuff? But oh shit, really? Anyway, yeah, like I really like Metroid. I'm not gonna lie. Metroid reminds me of a lot like Mega Man because again, you're like in a power suit and you have an arm cannon. Pretty much like Samus, it's like the female version of Mega Man or Mega Man X. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and until next time. And sorry that I lagged so much because I was so focused on defeating the brains, like the aliens. So, yeah. Here's to hoping that I do get the games for Christmas, and I just failed. Well, whatever. Yeah, so thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed this whack ass playthrough of me dying 2 times in survival mode, failing the morph ball, and kind of repeating myself. But again, it's because I was focusing on the gameplay. So until next time, guys. Oh wait, before I forget, Metroid Prime 4. So when is it gonna come out? I don't know. We've got the teaser trailer 2 years ago saying for the Nintendo Switch, but there hasn't been any news about Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch. Like I know, like a lot of you guys who are watching this video, who grew up with the first Metroid game back in '86, or you're like my age, like in your early 20s, you're like, where's Metroid Prime 4? Well, let's write to Nintendo and be like, "Hey, bros, you've teased Metroid Prime 4 like 2 years ago, and no trailer whatsoever for the game. Like, are you guys lagging it, or are you guys taking your time? Because again, the game is only gonna be for the Switch, as you guys know from the teaser trailer from 2 years ago. But like, honestly, I'm starting to get into Metroid again. Because again, I've never been into Metroid when I was a kid. But I consider it like a good game series. So here's to hope that maybe next year for EA or E3, no, EA is esports, for E3, maybe Nintendo will finally give us a trailer for Metroid Prime 4, because it's been 2 years without nothing. So yeah, thanks, thank you guys for watching, and until later.